worried about intros.
And that right there, I think, was the perfect intro.
Are we running?
Yeah, oh, yeah. We've been
Okay, it's a
running
close one.
for 13 seconds. 14, 15,
For
16.
those who were concerned, this is how we start. For
I
the three people that accidentally, the three bots that stumbled upon our last video.
Yeah, we should get bot stormed. That's a thing, right? Bot stormed?
I have no idea. Is that a thing?
I think that's what happened to my other YouTube channel.
Is that what it's called?
I I don't know if it's what it's called, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, I don't know. I am out of the loop, and I'll try to be in the loop, honestly. You're
Also,
you're the you're the you're the YouTube guy, you know what I mean?
yeah, I I guess I need to play around with my mic. I didn't love the way I sounded during the first one, so I'm probably not gonna love the way that I sound in the second one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, so strong start. Uh, I wanted to show you
Yeah, we
something.
really a lot of a lot of things we could have. I like that we're starting off with, man, here are things we should build on in the second video.
Well, for the third one, uh, do you
For the
want
third one, of
do you want to
course.
do what's in Justin's office? That's how maybe we'll start every podcast. Is what's in my office? Do you want to? Can I show you
Yeah.
something?
I can see your pile of stuff behind you still there.
It's not as bad.
It's not as bad.
It's
This
just
is
like
true.
two boxes now. Um,
Yeah.
Check out these chess pieces. I think I sent you a picture of two of them, but look at my king and my queen here. Can I get this to focus? No. All right, there you
I
go.
just, I am very interested, and I also love that this is how we're starting off with you doing close-up shots of your chess pieces on what is supposed to be an improv podcast. I really like that.
Well, I mean, we're improv. I mean, everything is
What's in
improv.
Justin's office?
Isn't everything in improv? Like everything you say is improv, is it not?
Anything could. It had this energy of um like an unboxing or
Mm,
something. Just the way that you just look at these pieces, you know, push to put them up, like, oh, like it won't focus.
maybe maybe that's maybe this will be an improv show, podcast with a hint of unboxing. So I'll buy a random box. Once I get through everything in here, there's a lot of stuff in here that we have to go
Or
through.
or Justin, since it's an improv podcast, do we play what's in the box, but it's just an improv game?
Yeah.
I've been playing that game with my kids, and it's been really fun.
Oh,
They love it. They love improv games,
why
and I
don't
told them, I was like,
why don't you tell the audience about it, Scott? What is the box game?
so the box game, did we not talk about this last time? Wasn't
No,
this the first?
no,
No. Was that the
class two.
second class we did that?
Yeah,
Uh, so the box game is where it's a combination of space work and scene work, where you grab an imaginary box of any size. Hey, you choose to your imagination. You hand it to your partner, and your partner receives the box. If it's heavy, they should probably play it. If it's heavy, it's a jewelry box. Then it's a jewelry box. They receive it, and they open it, and they say, "Oh, whatever." They play as if there's something inside the box. They take it out of the box, and I, the giver, of the box, pretend like, yeah, I always knew that was in the box. I gave you this box knowing you were gonna say that that was in that box, as if it was a real thing, right? I did whatever, and I tell you, yeah, I knew that was in the box, and this is why I gave it to you. It's a pretty simple game.
I love that explanation.
Thank you. I have been playing with my kids, and I said a thing to them the other day because I was describing, so for the three bots that will inadvertently come across here
Yeah.
to
Well, I mean, we want
probably
them to
AI
be.
something, I don't know.
They need to be seen, and
Absolutely. Even
we see you.
if you've watched Murderbot, the show, you know that even robots like TV.
I haven't watched it. Do they?
It's a deep cut. That was his like whole thing. Was he loved murder, that
Oh,
one show. Um, it was like soap opera meets Star Trek.
I've heard it's good.
Anyway,
I think you told me it was good. I haven't heard anything
Sorry,
about
not
it.
the show. The show he was watching in the show, not the show itself. But yeah, the show he liked to watch was like a soap opera slash Star Trek. It was kind of fun. But anyway, but I said something. I was trying to describe the other day this last class, which is the third class, what we were doing, and I was describing how we were like, so we were doing scenes. It was like what, five minutes,
Yeah.
where you and a partner. We'd set up some chairs. My scene in particular, for example, was three chairs together like a couch. And me and my scene partner, the exercise was we were cleaning up after a party. It was a living room, there was a TV, and our teacher was like, okay, you can't talk until I tell you to, just interact with the scene, which I really like. I like that exercise. And I was describing this, and I was like, it's like pretend play, like for a child. I'm like, you're just pretending. And I'm like, oh my God, is improv just, is it just pretend play for adults? And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, you say that you've been doing improv with your kids. I would.
I have them.
It sounds like they're doing well. I would think that children would be
They're pretty
better
funny,
at this
honestly. They're pretty good
than.
at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd be better than us, right? They
Yeah.
have a better
I,
imagination.
I think so. And I think that's what makes it fun is like when you're like, okay, let's play what's in the box, where I hand you a box and then you pretend like it's something and I'll tell you why. And then we reverse that and they do great with it. They love, like using their imagination, pretend playing. It's a fun thing to do with kids because I think they're kids are just silly. So like they are just naturally outrageous in the things that they come up with because their world is just such a strange place. Um, I actually think it's really good to do as an adult learning improv to do with kids because I think they bring a lot of imagination to something that you're almost relearning yourself, I feel like. So it's interesting. That's all.
I was talking to my friend this afternoon. He called me and was feeling a little lonely. Works from home, same as us.
Oh, he was feeling lonely. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and he's like, how are you getting on with like your new job and like not having any friends at work yet? It's like I
Yeah.
think improv has really helped. Like it just gets me in front of people, and while I hate to just throw around the word community because I feel like that's a hot buzzword right now. It does give us a sense of community, not necessarily like
Yeah.
where I live, but like the improv community. Even though what maybe six people are going to follow up from this class to the next class, if that.
Right.
But it at least gives you a chance to sort of free your mind and
I
I don't
think
know,
so.
just have fun.
I I think so often we are we're forced into such structure. I think many people work in corporate environments or very structured environments. We're on computers, we're on our phones, we're fed things so often that are very like not linear, but I think there's something about going to a space with I mean really strangers. Even we've been with these people for 6 hours. I feel like we know them so well for what we've been doing with them, but still, very much strangers. I know very little about these people. We show up, we talk about ourselves very little, and then we just do these scenes together. And as I'm slouching,
Yeah, fix that, please.
there's frumpy. I was being frumpy, and I think there's just something really really not satisfying, just like yeah, just so enjoyable to be around people, to be in a place where that's just challenging your mind in creative ways and just pretend playing in a safe space. I think is just so fun as an adult that no one I feel like people are like, "Oh, I could never do that." And you said this the other day. You're like, "Oh, I think it's shame or this sense of shame or embarrassment to like be a child and pretend play around other adults out of fear of probably judgment." And I think that's right. And it's probably the one place where it isn't happening. And I think that's really special.
I felt before we started class, I can do a better job at it now, but like before we started, I wanted to practice with Lacey, my wife, and I felt like I knew I was doing an okay job at it. I couldn't see myself, and again, I had no practice, so like I don't know if I was actually doing a good job, but I was like happy with what I was doing, and I thought I was.
Yeah.
But after maybe 6 seconds, I was like, oh, she probably thinks this is stupid, or she doesn't get it, and so then I started to feel stupid,
Mm-hmm.
and Yeah, I mean, it's taken 6 hours, 3 classes to feel like, yeah, I don't care. Like I know I'm doing a good job, or even if I'm not, just own it. It is what it is. Who cares? Who
Yeah,
cares?
I agree. Yeah. Man, it's got so not serious, just sentimental. I don't know what the word is, but
No, I think serious is
um,
the right word. I mean, it hasn't been funny at all, which we're not funny, so.
really hooked people with our sincerity. If nothing else, we're not funny. Whenever we said we weren't, we were very clear about that in the title. If you came thinking we were funny, that's on you. We're actually having a very serious conversation about improv. I've always said, I've always been very clear about this. I am, I, I want to be careful about how I say this because I think like this could be taken a weird interpretation of it, but like I feel like the word adult is thrown around as if like there's some switch that you flip as a human being where like you go from being a child to just like being this adult. And I think there are obvious like very clear markers of growth in your life, but I do think that
Puberty.
we so often treat what'd you say?
Puberty.
Puberty is one of them for sure. Just general aging and needing pillows to sleep, but that's probably one of them too. But I think like we're like, oh, I'm an adult. I don't pretend play. I don't play. I don't do these things because I'm an adult. I'm like, I don't buy into that. I'm like, you're sorry, I just hit my desk and I shook my whole thing. I'm like, no, I'm a 30 something year old child who loves to just be silly and play. And sometimes I have to play the part of an adult, but that is the most boring part of my day.
Yeah, I think, yeah, improv allows you to be something else, and like you can jump in and out of
Yeah.
something else throughout the day. Um,
Yeah.
Shoot, you said something there, and I don't remember what it was, and it's gone. That's disappointing.
Um, one second. Cut this out later.
I mean, we don't have to cut it out. I can talk to the crowd. For our live shows, please head on over to scottandjustinaren'tfunny.com. Actually, don't go to that because I don't know what that uh, domain is or who owns it. Maybe I should own it. I'll buy that. What else can I talk about? It's rainy here today. That's interesting. And what else can I talk about?
Sorry, that took
Oh,
so much
thank
longer than it
God.
should have.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
I
Man,
was
you
drowning.
really struggling with the crowd work there.
I was
We're
telling
not
them
we're
about
not
our.
we don't do crowd work. We do improv.
I was promoting our upcoming shows.
Monday nights, 9 to 10.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
that what you said?
Yep, exactly.
I don't know if you actually did because we do improv and you're just agreeing with me, so
I
I'm not really sure what you said.
I told them to head on over to our website for
Oh, what
to
website?
scottandjustinaren'tfunny.com.
Did you
No,
register that?
no, I'm
I was
going.
like, that
I,
feels.
I'm going to though. Also,
What's stopping us other than just paying money for a domain that is a parking lot? But yeah,
also, if you're watching this and you're like, I edit YouTube videos for a living, shoot me a message because boy, would I love to pay you. Okay, that's all I have to say about
Justin
that.
loves to throw money away.
Oh yeah, no, it means absolutely nothing to me. If if
Yeah,
if if me having to spend $50 for someone to edit this maybe 30-minute YouTube video, I'd do that in a heartbeat
yeah.
because I
There are
can't do
people
it.
who are there are people who are trying to figure out how to pay for food, and Justin's like, how can I throw $50 away?
Yeah,
This
I will.
guy.
Yeah, it can
No,
be
then that was my partner was a money bags.
it can be yours. Once a week we do this, maybe sometimes. Not
fifty
up to it.
dollars a week? That's crazy.
I'd do it because I don't want to. I don't want to do
Um,
it.
I'm worried that if we pay someone to edit this, it becomes real.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of my hope.
I think that's the problem. You want to monetize everything. You're trying to make
No,
everything. I'm just here to hang out with my friend. But if
and
we record it, put on YouTube for fun, and we get a few views, cool.
I'm not. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not trying to.
Justin loves a good hustle. He can't help himself. Listen to him. He's like, I'm just trying to hang out, and also if I can pay someone to edit this and make some money off it, then so be it.
No, I want it to look as good as it can possibly look. I care about quality. If someone's
only they
tuning
knew
in, I
how
want to. What
we're recording these videos.
do you mean?
I mean that the way that you're recording my video to put with your video.
I mean, I'll tell people. We're on Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't hiding it. I just wasn't like disclosing it. But yeah, we're on
Now you know.
Discord.
Now you know.
Go ahead and try and hack me.
Yeah, man. I
Please
look.
don't actually. I have so much to lose. Please don't hack me. Um, but anyway, yeah. Uh,
What age did you hit
so
puberty?
I don't even know, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Like, I don't remember a time where I was like, oh, this is like I'm it. I feel like I was. Do you know?
I'm still waiting.
Man, that facial hair is actually glued on.
Yeah, it's I'm putting it in post.
Yeah. Yeah, CGI. Best CGI I've ever seen. Someone get this man in the movies. I'm trying to think like I remember I mean middle school, early height, like ninth and 10th grade, like I mean, I
Oh,
just sort of feel like you just was hanging out with people and then like you're just dating someone all of a sudden and then like you date, you stop dating and then next thing you know you're like dating and like the next person's a little more serious, the next person's a little more serious and like you're like okay, I don't know, the relationships became slowly more adult and like the places went and the parties you went to like it's just like, everything felt like it just got progressively more legit, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
I don't remember being like, yeah, oh man, this is it. There's that there's that mustache finally coming in. Like I don't
I
remember that.
I remember. I do actually remember my mustache coming in. And I also remember my voice cracking and changing. I do remember that.
Got it.
Here it
Yeah,
is today.
I'm trying to think. I think I was shaving pretty early. I don't remember when. Uh, I don't know, man.
What do you want to play tonight?
I didn't look it up, honestly.
We don't
I've
have to
been
look
playing
anything
so
up.
much. No, 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 just like I like to like I'm always like thinking about like games we can play together. Like we've been reading the Truth and Comedy book, which has been really good. For those if we haven't talked about that. So after the first class, he had a bunch of books he laid out and suggested a bunch of them. And he actually gave us sort of like a suggestion of like a number of books in order. The first one he suggested everyone should read is called Truth and Comedy, which has been a fantastic book. It's written by Del Close.
Yeah. Well, he's not actually writing it, but he's like the main
I
character in
thought he
it.
was one of the authors. Maybe not, but it's
He's
about him at
he like
least at minimum.
Godfathered it, I think.
Yeah, but it's like the Second City people and sort of like how Second City came up. Um, and a number of those people who are like the OGs of that and even predates some of that. And just like the birth of the Herald, which is like I guess like the game if you're an improv. And I'm still not sure I fully have a grasp of what it is,
It's
but do
my
you?
my next chapter. I believe it's chapter 10 or 11.
Okay.
Is the Herald explained, and
I like that clearly that means they've intentionally been holding off on
yeah,
explaining it, which is so funny. I it's interesting that this book has chosen to hold off and our teachers have also chosen not to explain it despite suggesting a book that speaks a lot about the Herald. And I think I'm like, is that also intentional? Are we not talking about it because like they don't think we're ready for that? Which probably not.
I do
Which is
want to talk
interesting.
about one other thing, specifically
Yeah.
from class this week. I every single night this week I have thought about in my scene where I was driving that car and my partner, we were arguing back and forth, clearly a married couple, something happened at home, we're going on a vacation, I'm
Well,
upset.
back up. So so my scene was the couch, the living room with my partner. Yours was being in a car. You were the driver. So
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah, I was the driver. So we weren't allowed to talk for what, 2-3 minutes, whatever it was. So I'm
Right.
clearly upset. I think my partner got that. Again, it's 101. So
You kept looking at him and then just shaking your head and
yeah,
then
yeah.
looking back at the road. It was great.
And so when we were finally able to talk, I said, I can't believe you did that. We explored and played
Great
from
start.
there. And me continuing to get upset and talking about the weekend coming up, he goes, I've invited a third person, or I've brought someone else. And it caught me so off guard that I couldn't come up with my reaction, and it's eating me up. I can't. I'm 6 hours in, so I'm like trying to give myself some grace. I'm trying to do that at work right now.
Do you wanna redo it? Want to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. I'm the passenger. We're driving, and
I'm upset.
yeah, you're upset. We've been having this heated exchange about marriage and about the weekend. We don't want to ruin the weekend. Let's just see if we can get through it. This is the part where the audience realizes this weekend has just started and you guys are already fighting. Um, and I'm gonna just go. I brought someone else.
It's Javier the pool man, isn't it?
Always been Javier the pool man.
I see the way you look at him, and I see the way that he looks at you. And I know I could never please you the way that he does. Or would.
When he cleans our pool, every time I go out there,
It's not the only
and
thing
I
he's
ask
cleaning,
him,
is it?
just cleaning my pipes. I go out there every time and I say to him, "Can those shorts get any shorter?" And wouldn't you know it, every time he comes, somehow he does. They get shorter every time. And those bends get deeper every time. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if he has a tailor. I don't know how much time he spends on it. But if you can, if you think you can match that
Obviously, you
shorts
know that I
energy,
can't. He's 20 years younger than me.
well, I mean,
I can't have a
you're
body like that. I'm
you're
55
87
years old.
What do you expect? What did you say?
I said 55.
Damn it! I was trying to beat you to it. You're too quick. All right, 55. It's a lot less funny. All right.
Yeah, 87
I
would have
can
been way funnier.
I think 55 is just like such a boring age. There's just nothing to do. Like, oh, cool. Your bones hurt. I don't know, but you're still pretty functional. Because wait, it reminds me of our scene when I was surprised. So one of our exercises was we were in two lines, and the people would meet in the middle. So our teacher would say one word. Ours was stable. We met in the middle, and so I was like, great. I thought of horse stable. I'm gonna do a horse. I know I messed up, but I was like, okay, here's a horse. I'm like, yeah, you're the jockey. Great.
How do you think you
And
messed up?
because I think I asked you a question or something. Because that was the
Oh,
first
yeah,
time we was like,
yeah,
don't ask
yeah.
questions. But it doesn't matter.
You said, is
But
this
I
the
was
horse you're
like,
riding?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I was like, there's the horse. Like, this is your horse, right? Blah blah blah. You're the jockey, and you're like, yeah. And I was like, aren't you a little tall for a jockey? And
I said
you're
I'm normal
like,
height.
what? You're like, no, what? I'm 5'5", and I was
Oh.
like, God damn it! I was like, it would have been so much funnier. No, it was funny, and I was like, shoot, I was so caught off guard that you denied me what I thought was the obvious height joke, which would have been that you are like, no, I don't,
What
no,
was what's the obvious joke? I'm not seeing
no,
it.
you're right. I'm thinking about it now. I think in my mind I wanted you to be short. Um,
Shorter than
no,
5'5"?
I mean for a jockey, yeah, I wanted you to be like
5'.
3'10",
3.
and just like get on your knees and be like, yeah, this is my
Yeah.
height. And be 3'10" and be like, yeah, I'm pretty tall for a jockey. But no, I think your joke was funnier. I think I just expected you to play into being a short jockey and uh or like play into the like I'm making a short joke or something. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect you to be like, yeah, I'm a normal height.
There was one thing I wish I would have done differently there too. When you said you were 6 foot, how can I be 5'5"? And then I shrunk. I I think that was pretty funny, and a good.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, but I wish I had like taken a moment, and this was before we did the space work and the scene work stuff. But I wish I would have
Absolutely.
like pulled my leg up and like done something with my leg and then shrunk and then did it with my other leg and then basically like taking my legs off and then like low like higher pitched voice from there too. I think that would have been hilarious. But hey, you picked that up with experience.
I guess that sounds complicated.
I don't think so. I mean
Do it
I
right
think
now. Do it right now. Wait, okay. Aren't you tall for a jockey?
no, I'm 5'5".
Oh, wait, I'm 6 foot.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I'm doing something with my leg.
Okay,
Doing
this is
something with
funny.
my other
This is
leg.
funny. The wait a second is pretty funny.
See?
Okay, all right, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I I thought I think if I hadn't asked the question and made that mistake of like asking questions, which again, if anyone's watching this, don't ask questions in improv. You make assumptions. You can, but you shouldn't. And we're too new to this to break rules. Like we shouldn't be doing that. Um, but I thought when I was like, "You're tall for a jock," you're like, "I'm 5'5". I'm like, "Wait, how are you 5'5"? I'm 6 foot." And then you just like knelt down some. It's so funny to me because
I
like it's leaning into the reality, and I feel like if I was an audience member and you did that, that's funny to me. Like that you're like, yeah, oh wait, that's right. I'm short. Um, I think that's funny, but maybe it's playing into the joke a little bit. But I thought I would enjoy that as a joke.
okay, yeah. I thought I could have done it better, but I'm glad you thought it was funny.
I think your thing you go, oh sorry, wait a minute, is actually very
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
Seeing you do it is very funny.
Thank you. It'll get better every week. It's
Yeah.
getting. I mean, it is getting better every week. I can tell it's getting better.
I think so. I think I'm thinking about it a lot more. And not that I'm practicing improv, but I think I am. Um, I don't know if it is just I I feel like when you carry around the mentality of improv with you when you leave that class and you just go about your week, I think there's something just more enjoyable about just being around people, being around funny situations, like leaning into the funny, just the humor of real life. I think it just makes you maybe more aware, more willing to like be funny, be silly. I don't know,
Yeah.
but um, I've been enjoying that. We signed up for class 2, which is very exciting.
201.
Is it actually 201? Because I know
Yeah.
wasn't because I thought it was improv for beginners was the first one. This is actually a 201 then?
This is, I believe, Improv 2 Scene Works.
That's right. And that's why I was saying it to you on the phone. I wonder I haven't I mean they haven't been open for super long where they've been doing this for a while. I think this is all pretty new to them as well, but um the is it going to be like this is like improv 2 scene work is their level 2 class, or is it like improv 2 scene work is a
Mm,
4-week workshop for level 2 regarding scene work, and there could be like an improv 2 space work,
yeah.
like workshop series as well, and like they're just which is my hope. My hope is that it's just like, yeah, this is they're letting you know what level things are at. UCB over at Bottle Rocket does that too, where they'll have workshops and other things, and they'll say these are the prereqs. They don't distinctly say it's like an improv 3 class, but the assumption is the prereqs that you've had to have taken are 1 and 2 to do this
Right.
workshop.
Right.
So I assume it's a similar concept.
Hey, one second.
It's wrapped really nicely.
Yeah.
How much time did this take you?
7 hours.
7 hours. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't think it was that nice.
I really wanted to make sure that I got the tape just right. My grandma tapes
So
really heavy. Like when you get
yeah.
a Christmas gift from my grandma, you're just you have to pull everything out because everything's taped.
Yeah, I don't even. I barely believe in wrapping things, if I'm being honest. It's so much work. Let me open this. One
Yeah,
sec. I'm
please.
not gonna make noises, but I'm gonna make it obvious that I'm doing things with my hands.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Oh man, this tape's on here really well. Okay, I'm opening it. Let's see what's in here. Oh wow. Sorry, hold on one sec. Oh, this is. I don't know how to get this out of here. I don't know how this got in this box. It was so much bigger than
Yeah,
inside, I guess. I don't.
it's Clown Box.
I mean, I have a guitar, but this is nice. Thanks for the guitar, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that you like to play, and this one's a little bit different. So if you play it, and feel free to try it here live, but if you play it, it actually sounds like a drum.
Yeah, no, I don't know. w- I'm sure there is a space in a band for guitar that sounds like drums, and I'm so excited. Man, what a gift. Let me give this a shot. Oh, interesting. It has a plug-in so you can like play it on
Yeah.
stage and stuff too. What is it, like a bongo sound? What am I hearing?
Boom.
You
Boom.
made the sound?
Yeah.
I meant describe the sound that it made. Like, uh, did this come with a gift receipt or
No.
interesting?
No,
I guess you're
I
committed
personally,
to this,
I
huh?
actually made it.
I guess I'm gonna learn how to play this
I
then.
have a workshop outside.
Where you make guitars that sound like bongos?
Not just that. I looked
Oh,
this up.
you make other guitars that
No, no,
do
no.
they all sound like drums or just
I can make guitars. I can make tables. I can make little stools,
no,
headboards,
but I'm specifically asking about the guitars for a second. Let's just put a pin in the other things. I have questions about that, but I'm curious. The guitars, do they any of
doors.
them make guitar noises?
No, that'd be. What's the point of that? That's kind of boring. No, I
Oh, I
have.
feel like yeah, you gotta have your niche, I guess.
I gave you the drums because I figured you'd like that. I also have one that does a trumpet, one that does like a clarinet sound, one does the
And
harp.
there's a market for that.
You know.
What was that? Sorry, I missed that. What was the harp noise? Um, that's really
Hot.
good. That's really good. Honestly, it's good. I mean, it makes. I feel like that's the closest thing you described to guitar so far of all the noises you've mentioned.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a hobby. Doesn't pay the
Yeah.
bills.
Well, yeah. Nope. It doesn't pay the bills. You
No,
said or it does.
no, no one,
Yeah. I
no
can't.
one wants any of it.
I
Can't get rid of
can't.
them.
Yeah. No, I can understand why you give them away as gifts with no gift receipt. That makes sense.
I mean, what would be the gift receipt? I built it. You gonna get a
Yeah.
gift receipt on
No,
the
I.
wood and the strings and the other stuff that goes into making it a guitar?
You know what I was thinking? I would
Metal.
love to play this at your house. I feel like that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
And maybe like I'm just saying, I don't. I feel like it would probably it's probably sounds better where it was made at. Like maybe we just like keep it there.
Give me I don't know, 7 weeks, and I'll build the studio in my garage too.
For guitars that sound like bongos,
Oh, I mean, we can have a jam sesh.
not anywhere else in your house. It has to be
No.
that place in 7 weeks.
Well, I mean, you want like good acoustics, you know?
Yeah. So I'll hold on to this for 7 weeks, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would assume for the rest of your life, it's pretty unique, but that's fine
No,
too.
yeah, no. So I meant like, yeah, I meant like just physically more like in a loose sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And scene.
Oh, I didn't know we were playing.
Yeah, I forgot this guitar is not real. I played it so well. Um I was thinking something. I There's something funny about being the straight man who is not sure what to do with something absurd. Like the fact that I'll say this for the video. I am quite tired, so I apologize. I feel like I'm a little slower than usual, even for me. But the idea of like opening a box, one with a guitar in it, which did not fit in that box, which I thought was
No.
fun, and then two, acknowledging that you're like, I don't know how this even got in here. How is this box so big? And you just pull this giant thing out. And it reminds me of your clown comment from the other day, which I'll circle back on. Um, but being like, oh, it's a guitar, cool, and you're like, yeah, it plays. It sounds like a bongo, and you're like, um, it's just like the reality of like having to process that, not even as an improv, like I need to think of something to think back. It's just like taking a beat to be like, I'm playing the straight man for a minute where I don't know what to do with a guitar that plays that sounds like a bongo, and then now the scene becomes me trying to give it back because I can't return it because you made it, and that's what this whole thing has become. And I really enjoyed that.
I think, and I don't know. We don't know anything about improv, but like I think like having a straight man character every now and then makes a lot of sense. I think you need it.
Oh, I think it's like a basis. I think
Oh,
you do. I think that's like
haven't
a
gotten
normal like.
must not have gotten to that chapter yet.
No, I think it's in comedy in general. Like typically you have a ham and you have a straight man. So
Yeah.
like because it just sort of like it evens out so that you have someone being absurd and someone who like um just keeps things grounded in reality. Just a reminder of like, oh, I'm just a person who got a box from someone. I pulled out this guitar, which I was funny for a minute, but like overall, like pulled this thing out, which is an absurd gift that I don't want. I'm a normal person who's like, I don't understand why I would want a guitar as a bongo. And you're like, yeah, this is my livelihood. Like, hope you enjoy it. I'm like, how do I get rid of this thing? I don't want this. Like, I think that is like it would be harder if I was like um I think that's where sometimes you end up down the path of like I lean into that absurdity. I say, yeah, this is perfect for my band. We all play guitars that sound like percussion instruments. But then like you sort of lean down that end up down this road of like building and becoming more and more absurd. And we're both doing it now. Where I think the straight man helps kind of just like keep things funny and real. So like you'll see that in every show, most shows there's a straight man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Do
it's just a
you?
thing.
So you said you're tired. I look tired. What a combination. I don't feel that tired, but my God, do I like? I'm looking at myself in the camera and like on my screen. I look awful.
I my video
No, you
is
don't,
very
Justin.
small. This guy looks like he never sleeps. Um, jokes on you. That's correct. Um, I, yeah, we well, it's just life.
Yeah.
This it might shock you to know that
That's
improv is not our day job.
life. Singing is
Yeah.
though.
So, what'd you say?
Singing is. That's life.
Is that Oh
Ooh,
my God,
that's
my
an old one. I don't remember who sings that. I don't know it.
I'm so tired that I couldn't think of who's the artist who does the Toy Story song. Newman, Bob Newman?
Ooh,
No,
Paul Newman?
what's it? Paul Newman. I
It
was
might
like,
be
oh my
Paul
God,
Newman.
I struggled so hard with
I don't think
that,
so
and I
though.
was like, huh?
I don't think it's him though.
It's definitely not him. That was the joke, and I could not think of his because he's a very distinct voice that was you could like somewhere near where you maybe were with that voice, but it was still a ridiculous suggestion, and it would have been pretty funny. And I just could not, for the life of me, I could not get there in my mind. So yeah, sometimes that's how improv works. You can't get there in improv and in life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
life.
Um. Yeah, but so we're 3 classes in, and we have our fourth one on Monday. It was neat. This past week, we had a different teacher, which was fun. Uh, what did you think? We've talked about it a little bit. How did you think that? What were the big differences that you saw in your mind reflecting back on Monday versus previous classes with our original teacher?
I think our original teacher, Paul, has really focused on laying the groundwork of what improv is supposed to be like. So, not asking questions, how to work around a space, how to interact with your partner, eye contact, like really laying the foundation of improv, which it's a one-on-one class and not a single person in our class has ever had experience in improv. So, like, we needed that experience. This past week, I felt like our teacher, Justin, great name,
Mm-hmm. Great name.
sort of threw us into the fire in saying like, hey, we're doing scene work. Like we did some warm-ups and stuff and like to get up and running, but like also like just let us go into scenes without like a natural stopping point where Paul was like, hey, give me
Yeah.
3 sentences, give me the where and who you are, and then that's scene. Where Justin was
Yeah.
basically like, hey, I will tell you when to stop, and I don't know what his criteria was, if he was looking for us to start drowning or if he thought that the scene was naturally coming to a close when he stopped us. But some of ours, mine and yours particularly, went on for like 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes in the Spaceworks game.
Yeah. There were definitely a couple that I think he stopped because they had lost steam, I think. But I agree. There were some like mine, like yours, where could have go. I mean, we were just getting into it, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So I appreciated it, but I think it might have been the most fun I've had in the class because our feet were sort of to the fire. But I
yeah.
think that was only fun because we were, I don't want to say good at it because we're not good at it yet, but we were better than we would have been 3 weeks ago. And that was only because Paul laid that groundwork. So, like, it did feel like kind of a natural progression to what happened on Monday. But it was a lot of fun. And he also did a lot more side coaching. So, like, stopping us in scenes and, like, giving us pointers and what not to do and what to do and, like, how to change things while we were on the fly, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. I think I said this to you. I would be curious if we had him from the beginning, because I think he had gotten sort of a summary from Paul on what we've been working on to a degree of just like I guess maybe a sense of like what we were doing or capable of, just generally what we had done well. I'm not sure exactly what it contained because it feels like he didn't know a lot of what we had specifically done. Um, but I do feel like he had made almost assumptions about what we knew.
Mm.
Because I mean, you think like he'd be like, "Oh, have you guys done this?" And we're like, "Well, no, but we've done versions of it." And
Let's get you to bed, big guy. If we're
I'm
yawning
so
on the
tired.
podcast, let's get you out of here. That's not good
I've done three
content.
times. I'm trying not to. I'm so freaking tired right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
But
there's no rules to this.
there's no rules.
No one's watching this.
No one's watching this. And honestly, that's how I prefer it. I'm not doing it for you guys. I'm not doing it for you guys. I'm not doing it for this guy. I'm doing it for me, you know?
Oh,
Just doing it for me. I actually am doing it for this guy, but not for you
yeah,
guys.
idiots.
Yeah, idiots. That's what we're gonna call our people who subscribe to us. Idiots.
Idiots.
Idiot.
Hey, you want to become an idiot? $5 a month.
Usually it's free. For us, you pay.
Yeah. You've been living your entire life being an idiot for free, but now, $5.
Yeah. Oh, who knew you could pay to be an idiot? Um. Anyway, yeah, this was fun though. How long have we been going for?
We're coming up on 45 minutes.
Yeah, I would. It felt like it's been a while, and I could tell I'm slowing down.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
just getting
losing.
late.
You're losing steam.
Seems so fast.
I feel like
some of us don't.
I've been carrying this for at least 7 minutes.
I could have started this 2 hours earlier, and someone
Oh.
goes, "No, I have adult responsibilities," and I said, "Where's your inner child?" I didn't say that to him, but I felt it, and I
One more
I
time.
got it.
Yeah, one more time.
See ya, idiots.
Idiots.